Here is one that actually jumped out at me. This is from Sam. It says, requesting guidance in not feeling like a victim. Hello, Megyn. I hope all's well with you. I'm writing to you to get some pointers on how you deal with stressors. I am currently a full-time worker and in graduate school. Every time something happens, I go into this spiral of feeling like a victim. For example, if I had parents, this wouldn't happen. Or if I had millions of dollars of money, I could be a full-time student, etc. I have recently become your number one fan. I admire how you handle stressors of life. Can you please share how you handle difficult situations? What advice would you give me to not feel like a victim? Thank you. Okay, I appreciate this, Sam, because that is a terrible feeling, and you would be looking to change it if that were your go-to. And I would say, first of all, you have to change your mentality. Don't stop using words like unfair. Or bad luck, and stop using terms like victim. Just completely get rid of those words. Sometimes I'll catch myself saying, it's just really unfair. And then I immediately say like, no, fine. I mean, it may be, but don't get mired in that. You should always be thinking about massive challenges being thrown your way as a gift. You know, even the worst of possible challenges, not to say they're not sad, they're not hard, or that they're fair, but they are in a way a gift. Because you will never become strong, ever, unless you have hard things thrown at you, and then you deal with them. That's the only way to getting courageous, to getting strong, to getting just confident in your own skin that you can handle life's challenges. So you've got to accept them, and you've got to say, great, here's an opportunity for me to grow, for me to do better, for me to see if I can get from A to B on my own. And once you do, you should give yourself a moment of patting yourself on the back. If you have disadvantages like no parents, my heart goes out to you, but that's as much time as we're going to spend on it. No good comes from staying stuck in poor me. But it's almost an advantage in a way to have a lot of stuff like that in your life. You will wind up, if you just keep rowing, you will wind up stronger than everyone who didn't have to go through those challenges. So instead of saying poor me, say thank you. Another chance to figure out how to deal with adversity and move off of victimizing words and thoughts immediately. If you can't do it easily, use cognitive behavioral therapy to think about something else, whatever your go-to is. As I've said before, it was my old sweet dog Bosch's face. That's so cute, and it really helps me rejigger my brain when I get stuck on something bad. But you find your own, and then be religious about it, because staying stuck in victim mentality keeps your life stuck in victim mentality, and victimology begets victimology. So you do have to move on. All right, let's see. Okay. This is a line from Eric Rostad. He says, good evening, Megyn. I enjoy your no-nonsense approach to news and that you don't let people get away with shenanigans on your show. I am taking your advice this election and starting out myself as an independent. I've always leaned right because of my military service and appreciation. Ironically, Tulsi was the first Democrat I actually liked. I'm sure you noticed how we can't even agree on words and what they mean anymore, like the word woman, but I can't even define Republican or Democrat. I've tried. The dictionary doesn't help. It says they're both governments of the people, elected by the people. Maybe you can help us out by defining democracy, Democrat, Republican, and so on. Thanks for the great work. Eric, I wish I could. I wish I could, but do we really know at this point? What does it mean to be a Republican? Does it mean to be pro-free trade? Does it mean to be pro-military and strong intervention? Does it mean to be pro-national security state? I don't think so. Those things have all changed. And what does it mean to be a Democrat or to be even liberal, right? Does it mean to be pro-woman? Does it mean to be anti people's skin color being used against them? I don't think so. Right? So forget the labels. It's one of the reasons why I am a registered independent. Forget that nonsense. Just vote however your heart is aligned. Don't vote for douchebags, and don't vote for people who you don't think you can trust, right? And don't get hung up on party labels unless you really want to vote in the primary, and you have to be registered in that party's party in order to cast that vote. And then that's the moment of truth. But what you call yourself is up to you. How you identify more generally is up to you. I'm not a big fan of wearing people's team jerseys. You wear the one that makes the most sense, and then you do what feels right to you and your God. Thank you for writing in, and keep them coming.